2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A subway system in Manhattan, part of the experience here in New York. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Atlanta Hawks. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Knicks have young talent and some promising draft picks. For that reason, they feel they're well-positioned to trade for a star if one becomes available. The Knicks front office member described that as the best path for them. Guys, in the Big Apple, there is little patience for a long rebuild.
A little patience indeed. Thank you, David. Have some minutes to make up for with in their roster.
A valued contributor can be a challenge. We'll see how he answer the bell.
A look at opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins. Bogdanovich out there with him. And it's Capella in at the center. Knicks. Barrett are in the forward positions. Then there's Elfrid Payton. Then it's in. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. And here is Payton. Passes it to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young outside. Basher. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Bogdanovich. Now a time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Barrett. Payton with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. Quickly. The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. The kick out to Young. From outside the arc. Here's Capella. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There at the pass to Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen. Barrett with it. From outside, off the mark. For Atlanta, 1 of 3 for the field to start this one. Randall grabs the ball.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4.
Quickly, and he uses the layup.
What a beautiful look. Randall to pound out his game in the prime of his career.
First quarter of minutes in. At the top, Capella. Here's Bogdanovich. Second shot, and his second. He's 2 for 2.
Like to see this. They're calling his lead, and he's delivered.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help that.
Now here's Payton, down low. Over to the wing. Robin finds Payton.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He got over-eager.
I've got it. Young looking around. And 3 off target. And so Payton will bring it up for the Knicks. To the inside. Randall lays it up and in off the assist.
That's the right play call. Randall's a tough matchup inside. Strong, crafty, nasty.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
and just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
The Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And first quarter, about 3.5 minutes in. Burks against Williams. Knicks with the rebound. Side Rose. Noel trying to break loose. Rose, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting to the rim, he's likely to remember that. Using his height and length there to prevent the second opportunity.
Here's Burks. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The explosive leaping of Burks serves him well in completing plays like that.
The Knicks in their first free throw of the evening.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Burks.
The former University of Colorado alumni Burks, a solid two-guard who can really light it up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting it on. Now here's Rose. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Score the back. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
This is why Dick Rose is considered one of the best in his position. He is not afraid of going down low.
Here's Gallinari. Here's Okongwu. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Here's Burks. Noel trying to break loose. Burks can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 3. Williams looking around. Inside. Out to Gallinari. It's up at 3. That's Gallinari again missing.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot.
Here, Burks. Off with the leg.
Get that weak out of here. That's embarrassing.
And Okongwu slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn's poise, keeps it up, good things happen.
Steps back and fires. Done with some nice D. William attacking. That one for him.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbo.
From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 1, and the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Recently, I had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. the whole organization's been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur group.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Gallinari. Chris Dunn is out there with Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Hutter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Williams. On the strike, 3-pointer. And it's Gallinari missing. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Barrett. The dish to Rose. Gibson up top. Williams against Okongwu. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound. Against Dunn. With the shot. And it's Gallinari missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, all going to go down.
Now Gibson. Gallinari on him. And they pick him.
Timeout.
Gibson's got his bucket in this one.
That's the energy Gibson gives you. Destroying it on the glass. Tough to box this guy out.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coach looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical for the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Kevin Huerter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Lou Williams. And Trae Young subbed in for Chris Dunn. Young from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Payton against Young. Payton drives in. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Now here's Payton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Lets a floater go. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here.
They've been looking at us offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground standstill.
Oh, and a fast for Atlanta. Here's Bogdan. Finished off the... Now it's a 7-point lead.
Such a skill. Trae Young knows it's his role to the ball with his guys.
Peyton Burks. Pass to... Here's the floater. And Capella's sick.
A quick offer has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidate.
Hawks spin it around. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first
Finding a little rhythm here that they have like where they're at.
They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. This one team showing it, other allowing itself to be.
Checked in for Okongwu. Payton finds Randall. Burks in the corner. Six on the shot clock. Misses off the left iron.
And they continue to control the glass.
Young outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The Hawks shooting their first free throw tonight. They're checked in for New York. And from Young.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, leaves a huge imprint basketball game he plays.
Now here's Payton. Still offensively, no scoring. Randall.
And really the defense fouled to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shooting their second and third shot right here.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Randall.
Comes to addressing his weakness, the right hand range. Randall has put in work.
Both free throws good from Randall. Got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Against Young. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
What a great play. Totally scores the defender on that one.
Payton looking it over. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Down low. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Passes it to Barrett. To the paint. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Here's Rose. Rose with some nice D.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
3, and no good that time. But for the first half, they lead by 14. Adam sends it over to David Aldridge, standing by. David.
Thanks, Kevin. You've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what they're giving me. Open lanes, they're leaving things open, pick and roll. That we just got to continue to do it and just try to get this win.
Make them pick, right? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Great interview, David. And we're back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the Sports Halftime Show.
Buddy, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, the playoff. We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Looking at the Hawks, boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet in game one with their intensity, effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Well, I have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basket. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team by a wide margin. And it's that dominance on the glass that's going to win them this game.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
Well, not at all what they envisioned coming to game. Finley has been the main problem. They got to commit a few more bodies down low. They got to protect the inside, protect the inside, protect the inside. And even if they do, still might be a little too late for them, Ernie.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
NBA playoff round one. Joining us as we get back to the action. It's been one outstanding from Onyeka Okongwu.
In those first two, he was pretty much an automatic getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. And it's Barrett. Then there's Elfrid Payton. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Randall with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Good on the shot. Barrett's got the first basket of the second half here for New York.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Young from outside. That shot was off. So New York will take it the other way. Payton outside. There's the pass. Here's Payton from beyond the arc. Here's Randall. And Capella. They recover it. Robinson. Right wing. Rebounds. Capella's number 7 for him tonight.
One for their first 4 to start the season.
Hunter, no good.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
Payton drives in.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. They've been one poor speech at halftime.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive thing.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Bogdanovic. He has 6. Sinks that one from the post. Bogdanovic has got 8 points.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Atlanta making some changes. McCollum's checked in for Clint Capella, and Herter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Dunn in for Young. Here's Barrett. Lets the three fly. Collins grabs the miss.
I see them on the backboard. That's a to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get.
Here's Noel. Downs. Nick's ball as keeps possession of it. How about that strong defensive performance? Fourth half's Mobile One block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
And the Knicks making a cheer. Rose is checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Gallinari's checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Barrett for 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with the shot all evening long.
Back to Dunn. That's to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Collins trying to break free. Burks looking around. He kicks it to Rose. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by the Hawks. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Hunter. And that one, good. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
Here the step back. Connects. The jumper drops.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Dunn kicks to Hunter. And a missed layup.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
They need a bucket way here to regain some confidence.
Like the amount of punishment Rose has taken body, he still plays with no fear.
York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Oh, good Rose.
This by Derrick Rose is one of the reasons why a lot of guys guard him.
The Hawks making a switch here. This is checked in. Both free throws from Rose.
He's living there tonight, a tighter guard without fouling. Bonus, he's going to knock him.
This is to going up. Back to Dunn. Over Rose. Dunn. Antos, who brings the ball up. New York Knicks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Williams with the block. Now on the inside. And foul on the shot, so we'll get a chance at the line.
Here's the thing. Gallinari's a tricky cover. One year, he went to the line more than 8 times a game.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach. A knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Gallinari hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Rose passes to Noel. Back to Rose. Over Dunn. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. On the wing, Williams. Hawks passing it around. Dunn passes to Cowell. Collins lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
And that adds to what has been a big in points in the paint between the two teams.
On it from Rose for 2, and the Knicks miss again.
It's 5 advantage for the rounding after that.
Dunn. He dishes it. Noel against him. Over now. Can't cash in from the high post. And so the Atlanta Hawks sitting with a double lead up by 4. Their defense is active and effective. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Here's a chance to show you and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of team there, guys. I mean, what great communication to them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eye, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep his heels.
And we're happy to have you back. More playoff basketball here in round 1. Quarter on the court for the Hawks. It's out there with Bogdanovich. Then Williams. Then it's Clint Capella. It's Young in at the 1. Shoots a fader. And good. Hidden by 14. Young dishes to Capella.
Aggressive move by Capella's length and athleticism. It's tough to handle when he gets the ball.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Capella.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
All free throws good from Capella. Knicks still by 16. Rose with the ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is where Derrick Rose is at his best. So talented at being able to draw contact and finish through it.
Young against Payton. Inside. Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for New York. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Robinson finds Rose over Williams. Rose, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Rose against Williams. Down low, here's Randall. Randall, it's good on the putback.
You want to talk about bully ball? Randall at 250 pounds, overpowering the field.
Young passes to Gallinari. Capella inside.
Shooting 2.
Free throw is good. RJ's checked in for Derrick Rose. Hunter's checked in. Atlanta. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And he could not get 1 to go. One check, and he'll go to the 1 for 2. That one, Gallinari.
We're getting used to this sight. Julius Randle going to the line. Each year, he just becomes harder to defend.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Payton against Young. This one for 3. It's good from long range. And the Hawks lead by...
He's calm. He's confident. He has that it.
And here's Payton. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Hunter. Tries again. And Capella with the layup. Capella's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
New York calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the floor of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
And that's a slow play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of things for you. Woo-wee.
Atlanta with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Count that bucket.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Here's Barrett, and that one drops.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
The Hawks leading by 18. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
I'm just focused on music. They say my last tape was a classic, but I got some hotter. I be rocking the show if I'm not.
And now, let's take a look at the new player of the game, Trae Young.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Capella kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. In the corner, Collins with it, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Knicks trail by 18. Payton outside. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Young outside. Right side, Cowan. Oh, good on the three. For New York, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. Payton against Capella. Popped up there for Robinson.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. Young from outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Nets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Young against Payton. Good defensive work there by Young. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Hawks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Young after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Passes it to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. Payton up top. He's guarded by Collins. Randall. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Young outside. Oh, it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Trey, this is a young team. So what is the chemistry and connection that lets you play together so well?
I mean, if you're around us outside of the locker room, I mean, you can tell why we support each other so well.